Assalamu alaikum friends, I am your tax dost and tax host Anthony Williams and you are watching Tax Dosti Reporting. Welcome to taxdosti.com. You'll be surprised to know that taxdosti.com not only holds important informations about important tax dates or important documents that you need to file your tax return, but it also has taxpayers charter in Pakistan. You'll say, what is taxpayers charter in Pakistan? Basically, the FPR and government has defined the rights and obligations of you and me, the taxpayer, and it includes things like their commitment to be fair with us, to be reasonable, to facilitate us, to educate us. So basically, this is the mission of Tax Dosti, to empower you so that you know about your tax rights. And today we'll be discussing about another important news, and that is FBR bars non-filers from buying new cars. This may not be new news for you, but this is definitely a news that has appeared today on 15th of September 2018 on the news website. And this article goes on to explain that what FBR is interpreting the law to be about why non-filers cannot buy motor vehicles and why they cannot buy immovable property. So first we'll be discussing the article briefly, and then we'll be seeing the law that is involved, or the specific section, which is section 227C, which explains that who cannot buy these things. And then we'll go into the circular that was recently announced by FBR explaining the same fact. Tax Dosti reporting, the purpose is to help you to understand everyday news with reference to your tax rights. So do visit our YouTube channel, Facebook pages, and our other social media channels. The news says that the Federal Board of Revenue has put a complete ban on purchase of four-wheel vehicles regardless of engine capacity by a non-filer of income tax return, official sources on said on Friday. A non-filer, a tax non-filer in Pakistan is a person who has not filed his or her annual income tax return for this year as well as for previous years, and that is why he is categorized as a non-filer. And a non-filer is not able to buy these four-wheel vehicles and immovable property, as we will see. Sources said that FBR has issued a clarification that two-wheeler motorcycle and three-wheeler rickshaws would not fall under this ambit. So the reason and the main objective of this video is to explain that the law is made by the parliament, then FBR implements that law, and it also issues clarifications in the shape of circulars, notifications, and instructions. Now there is a interesting fact that the FBR may interpret the law in a way that may not be favorable for you, or you may not understand it to be correct. But the point is that you should first of all be aware that what is the law, then how is FBR interpreting it, and then how is it affecting your tax rights. So the article says that FBR has said that two-wheelers like motorcycle and rickshaw are not included in this. To increase the number of return filers, a new section like 227C was introduced to Income Tax Ordinance 2001 through Finance Act 2018. Yesterday we did a video where we were talking about Finance Act 2018 and the circular that was issued. So first let's go and see that this section 227 in the income tax law, 227C, restriction on purchase of certain assets. And this section basically is telling us that the law is binding some people not to do something. 227. Let's scroll down to 227. Okay, this is the complete income tax law and section 227A, B, and now we come to 227C. Restriction on purchase of certain assets, notwithstanding anything contained in any law, which means that the income tax law will override all other laws for the time being in force. Any application for booking, registration, or purchase of a new locally manufactured motor vehicle or for first registration of an imported vehicle shall not be accepted or processed by any vehicle registering authority or excise and taxation department or a manufacturer of motor vehicle respectively unless the person is a filer. So the section is basically telling us that 227 is that any person making an application, in simple terms, if you want to buy a car, there are a few options. You can import it, or you can buy from a local manufacturer like Toyota Motors or Indus Motors, or you can buy it from a showroom and that showroom will register that motor car in your name, or if you import it, then the government will register your name, custom and excise department will register the car in your name. Now this facility has been withdrawn for people who are not filer, and today is the September 15, 2018, and today if you are not a filer, so in order to become a filer you have to today file a tax return for the tax year 2017. Presently we are in the tax year 2019 and tax returns for 2018 are due by 30th September of this month. So you have to become a filer so that you can buy or import a vehicle. Now this word vehicle, what does it mean? Does it include rickshaw, motorcycle, trucks and cars? So interestingly, this article is saying that the FBR has issued a clarification that some things like motorcycle and rickshaw are not included, but it includes other things like jeeps and cars. Okay? Here we can say that it includes the jeep, car, irrespective of the engine capacity. And another thing that we discussed yesterday was that circular number 3 is explaining different amendments, and this amendment 227, this was also made in the we discussed it yesterday also. We'll just scroll to it and we'll go to 227. Ban on transfer of immovable property or a new motor vehicle to a non-filer. In order to reinforce efforts, this is the circular issued by FBR explaining their interpretation, or in the words of the books of Dr. Ikramul Haq, the department's view of the meaning of this section. So this is their explanation. In order to reinforce efforts being made for broadening the tax base and to bring about an increase in the number of return filers, the new section 227C has been inserted through Finance Act, whereby application for booking, registration, purchase of new. It is repeating the law, and it is saying that it has also been pertinent to mention that all motor vehicles, regardless of their engine capacity, would fall within the preview of this newly inserted law. Moreover, it would also be pertinent to mention that the term motor vehicle would include, now they are interpreting the law that vehicle, the word vehicle used in that section in the law means includes within its ambit all types of automobiles, including cars, jeeps, vans, trucks, irrespective of whether it is for private or commercial use, and it does not include motorcycle, rickshaws, and okay. So furthermore, consequent to introduction of section 227C of ordinance, any authority responsible for registering, recording, attesting, and this is the second we'll be discussing about the immovable property. So the first part is saying that FBR is saying that it is motor vehicle includes all these. Now this may be, you may be a a car dealer, you may be a customer who wants to buy a car, you may be a car manufacturer. So this may be, you may think that this is encroaching on your rights, business rights, social economic rights. So you may approach the court that we don't think that this section says that it includes jeeps or other things. So then the courts will decide what is the meaning of vehicle, and this is how tax laws are first made, then disputes arise, and then they are resolved by the court. So it's important that you know your tax rights, and Tax Dosti is here to help you in understanding that you need to take interest on what is going about the news that is happening every day. And hopefully the other part of this article is telling that property, if you want to buy a new property or register property that exceeds 5 million rupees, which includes buy property from housing authority, housing societies, cooperative registrar of properties, and if you are buying agriculture, commercial, residential, you cannot buy because unless you are a filer. And then again, this section is given in the law where it in the part B it's saying that you cannot buy unless you are a filer, immovable property. And then the circular explains that it is any authority responsible for registering, recording, or testing transfer of any immovable property exceeding 5 million rupees, 50 lakh se zyada, shall not accept or process any application or request by a person unless that person is a filer. It would be pertinent to mention that such immovable property includes, then again they are explaining that it includes agriculture, commercial, residential area, houses, building. So if you're a builder or an agriculturalist, you may then not agree with the government or with the law, and then you may approach the court for remedy. You may or may not be right, but the important thing is to keep watching Tax Dosti videos. I'm your tax dost and tax host, Anthony Williams. Have a nice day and be a better Pakistani, be a tax filer. Thank you.